McGill Gorilla here, a special bonus interview with a coach from the Ohio Roller Girls, Inspector Muffin. Tough bout tonight. You guys came up 7 points short, but it was an incredible, incredible finish. Talk about your team a little bit. Talk about how you felt they played this evening and what you think about the future for this team.
Well, this is just one of those, the Ohio arch rivalry is just one of those. It's a calendar circler. You always figure out when you're going to play each other, and that's the date you circle on the calendar. And August 9th, that was just one of those dates when we set our schedule earlier this year. And to quote, former NFL coach Denny Green, Arch is who we thought they were. You're always going to get a hard-fought bout, hard blockers, offense, from the back and the front of the pack. And you're going to have a tough 1-2 jammer rotation with Brickyard and Mighty Boston. When you've got a 1-2 jammer like that, you're really able to kind of be flexible with the third. And I think that's what makes this rivalry so great too, McGilla, is the fact that they're so similar to Ohio with a 1-2 jammer rotation with that third subbing in as needed.
The reason we brought you here, though, is because we need to pick your brain for some insight for the fans at home. As folks may or may not know, Arch Rival's going to be playing Tri-City. It's the squad from Canada. You played Tri-City. What can we expect from this squad going forward in the postseason?
Well, this is Tri-City's first appearance at the Division I postseason level here, so they've got a lot to prove themselves. They kind of did the anyone, anywhere, anytime too, like Ohio. They played a lot of bouts this season, and they were very successful coming out of last year. They definitely wanted to make that jump from D2 to D1. They've got a great 1-2 jammer rotation. I keep saying it with Overkill and Freudian Whip. They're very tenacious in the pack. They start with a modified triangle offense jam start, so it's more like a capital T coming off the jammer line, but they collapse real quickly and they make your jammer commit to either inside, outside, and whichever way your jammer's going to go, they're going to collapse in on you.
Now, your squad, though, is also going to the postseason. Yes. You're going to be going to Evansville. Actually, we're going to see you in person in Evansville. You'll be facing Jacksonville, I believe, in the first bout. Talk about that. You guys go in, and it's going to be a tough first-round bout. Some injuries, though, right now plaguing Ohio. Do you think you're going to have a full complement going to Evansville?
God, I hope so, McGilla. We had a few skaters injured coming into today. We only had, I think, 11 skaters skated with about 8 or 9. It's kind of the Ohio way. We've done it for a few years now. Looking forward to Jacksonville. We're kind of preparing. There's not a lot of footage on Jacksonville this year, so we're comparing of what they're doing a lot down in Florida to what Rat City did with us last year at championships. They have got a couple speed skaters on the jammer line with Miss Jackson, so we're comparing her to Luna Negra from Rat City, going back watching footage, what worked against hers, what hopefully will work against Miss Jackson down in Florida.
Well, tough bout tonight. You guys came up short, but hope springs eternal as you guys head to Evansville. We'll see you there. Thanks so much for your keen insight, Inspector Muffin. He is a coach, he's an announcer, he's a Renaissance man, a jack of all trades, and we thank him for his time. McGill Gorilla signing off.